What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Stars and Garters. I'm Katie Pettit, and yes, I'm aware that I missed this Tuesday, but I think I'm just gonna stop mentioning / apologizing for when I missed days, because I found, I guess it's a loophole. I don't need loopholes, because as I've said before, I can pretty much do whatever I want, because it's my podcast, but just to pretend that, I am trying to keep a schedule with this thing or whatever. If you will notice in the description of my podcast, just for the record, it says that you can expect Marvel Mondays, Top 10 Tuesdays, and Random FANDOM Fridays, but it doesn't say every week. So I'm just saying, if I give you 3 in a week, that's the best. That's pretty great of me. But maybe that is not going to happen every week, obviously, because it doesn't happen every week. But, I'll try to make it happen. I'm just saying, don't think that that's the standard that it has to live up to, because it's not. And my rules are that I will give you those things, but it doesn't have to be each week. It'll probably be most of the time, but it doesn't have to be. So, if I miss a day, oh well. I don't think you cared anyway, but just in case you, really, really cared, there you go. Alright, so, this episode is, I'm just pretty much winging it. I don't have an outline or anything, because I just saw the movie that I am going to be talking about, and it'll probably be pretty short, too. But I did just see the new movie, Despicable Me 4, so I thought I'd just, literally just saw, I got home about 15 minutes ago, so, I'm just gonna give you my impressions and tell you about it, if you even care, because, sure, they didn't need a 4th, but, do you need sequels? No, money is the thing. But you know what? If you can make it good, and at least as good as the other ones, then what the heck? I'm not gonna be mad at it. Except if you're Toy Story, because first of all, they're not as good as the other ones, and second of all, please, leave these guys alone. But yeah. So, basically, it's the movie. The movie is about. There's another villain, a roach guy this time, a French roach guy, and Gru arrests him, and so he hates Gru, and he wants to steal Gru's new son. So this villain is after Gru's family, so they go into a new neighborhood, into a safe house, and they live in that neighborhood for a while. The bad guy finds them. There's this girl that wants to be a villain, and Gru helps her out. They beat the bad guy. The minions turn into the X-Men, and yeah, they sing at the end. So that's it. Okay, so basically, it's a Despicable Me movie. It was, there's not, it's not breaking any new ground, but, it's, it was really funny. I was smiling most of the time, and, it was a fun time. The minions are weird, and there were good jokes, and it was a good time. I wasn't bored, and, so I enjoyed myself while I was there. And, Gru is still a good dad, so there's that. The story is not too anything new or special. It's a lot like the other ones. Not the same, but it's very similar. But you know what? It was really fun. The minions are the minions. They're goofy and weird and fun. There's fun action. There's funny jokes. The baby is really funny. He doesn't like Gru at first because he's the dad. He really likes his mom, so that's really funny. And it's just a lot of fun, The scene at the end where they sing was I kind of didn't want it to happen, but then it did happen, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'll enjoy it. Because it was silly. It was just a silly, fun, good times movie. And then they did have, like, at the end, a bunch of the villains from the other movies came back and watched Gru and the bad guy sing. So it was fun, you know? I was smiling most of the time. There's, like, you know, when they were opening it and there were, like, the credits with the actors' names, it was kind of funny to me that it took me, I don't know, like, most of the names, like, it took me, like, 10 names to get to one I didn't recognize from something, so that's kind of funny to me, because this isn't even, like, the biggest, most famous, popular series, but why not, you know? And everyone just makes it fun, you know? They just make it good time. Like, Steve Carell does his Gru voice, and he's funny.
I'm like a nice meatloaf. I'm pretty delicious.
Kristen Wiig is great. Will Ferrell does a really goofy little French accent, and he's fun too. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, like, the story isn't too big, but, like, Gru is a good dad, and that's, you know, that's good. It's not there's nothing bad in it, and it's just Gru has a really nice family, and he's a good dad, and they do silly things. So yeah, that was basically, like, that's pretty much the movie. If, like, you're looking for super deep, like, hilarious, absolutely gut busting hilarious, and with a super complex story that means everything and has layers and complex characters and whatever. I mean, that's not what this is, but if you just want to go see a Despicable Me movie and smile and laugh a few times, you could do a lot worse. I mean, as far as the other movies, again, it's a Despicable Me movie. It's very similar. I think it's, like, better than most of them. It's more similar to the third one. They're pretty matched up, I guess. But, you know, as far as it's it's probably it does everything that they've done, but it does some of the things better, you know? There's, like, more nice moments, and there's more funny minion stuff, you know? It's just, yeah, it does what Despicable Me does, which is not blow your mind, but if you want to have a good time, then, you know, you could, it would do you no harm to go see this movie. So, yeah, just initial right there thoughts. I don't think I could say much more about it because, again, it's not like this huge big deal movie, but it was fun, and I don't think I wasted my time. I had a good time. I enjoyed myself. So yeah, that's basically it. Very short episode, but just to get one out there, and this is just something that is relevant, so why not? So apparently Spotify has decided to let you guys do comments now, which some of you, that worries me a little bit, but I can still tell you what I want you to comment about. And if you are watching on YouTube or YouTube Music, well, you can't leave comments in YouTube Music, can you? But if you're watching on YouTube, you could do comments already. But if you're on Spotify, which most of you are, then don't do anything stupid. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna have unrealistic expectations. Don't, just just don't do anything too stupid, I guess. But I can still tell you what I want you to comment. And you will probably say something completely different than what I am prompting you to say, but I will try. So yeah, if you've seen this, what do you think? You know, am I missing some, like, really deep subtext or something? Or was it just a fun, just feel good little kids movie? Or was it stupid and I am stupid for saying that it was not bad? Tell me the things it's not. Like if you say it's stupid, that doesn't mean you're gonna make me think it's stupid. But if it makes you feel good to say that, then go ahead and say it. As of now, I think I will give the movie a 3.5 out of 5, which is not a bad score. It's kind of like a 6 out of 10, but it's like 3 sounds like kind of like a bad score, but it's not a bad score. It's just not mind-blowing, but it's enjoyable. I probably wouldn't go back to it purposefully, but if I saw it and I watched it again, I would have no complaints, So yeah, there you go. Like, subscribe, comment, share, follow, all the things, and thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.